Hello and welcome to today's tiny walk. It's just a little tiny walk. We're just gonna go, we can't flip the camera here, so we'll flip the camera here. We're just gonna go boop right down the road, just to the very first stop sign. Not a big deal, not long. I am in sunny Southwest Florida, so even at, I think the time now is like maybe 9:30 a.m. It's probably like a good 85 degrees minimum, so hence the umbrella on the gorgeous sunny day. Pretty much just woke up, so thought I'd take you for a walk with me. I've thought about doing this for a while, and I had gotten out of the tiny walk habit because like months ago. Most of January was totally on it. At a minimum, we were doing tiny walk to this corner that we're gonna go to today. And then COVID descended. Oh no. So we had isolated and, going for a walk. Like, I didn't leave a room for, however long, week and a half or whatever. So, yeah, the habit of tiny walks totally left. And for me, with my awesome neurodivergencies and whatnot, the moment that a habit becomes a not habit, especially if it's not a well-established habit, it's gonna take time to cycle back around to doing the thing again. So here we are. It's now June, and we're getting back to it in the height of summer. I've decided that I'm going to try to not let summer defeat me. Summer is normally the time of year that I literally hide in the house because it's Florida and it's super friggin' hot, and I don't want the sun to touch my flesh. My pasty flesh. So I normally hide. But kind of chonky these days. There we go. Kind of chonky. And not that in and of itself is a problem, but especially post-COVID and things, I am concerned about health. We'll put it that way. So getting back to the tiny walks, because especially this year at festivals and stuff, I've really started dancing again, which is amazing to bring that back into my life. I've been sort of shy and hiding for some years at this point. So yeah, I'm trying to do that, and stamina's the thing. So going back to the tiny walks. But here's the thing, especially with this particular neurodivergent brain that's in this body. The moment that something feels like I gotta do it, this rebel archetype over here is strong, and we fight it. Absolutely. It just becomes a, no way am I doing that thing. So hence tiny walks, right? Because if I think about I need to walk a mile today or something, the problem that's going to happen with that, lighting because we're turning, got to reconfigure the umbrella here. Because see, we have reached the intersection, and now we're gonna go back, and it only takes about 4 minutes to walk down here. So a full tiny walk is only about 8 minutes. And you know what, it's really flippin' hard to talk yourself out of doing something that only takes 8 minutes. I'm excellent at talking myself out of something that is going to take 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But walking down one block, one street block to the first stop sign I encounter, yeah, that is not really challenging. And so if you don't know, yoga is important to my life, even though if you looked at my practice and the amount of time I've spent on a yoga mat kind of since 2020 for reasons, you might not think that yoga is important in my life, but I learned through yoga when I had begun a daily practice again back in 2019, and I felt like there's no way I will ever do any of, like, I don't know, balancing is hard and things like that. You know, there's no way I'll ever be able to do this pose or that pose. It really doesn't matter which pose, to be honest. But I found that because I was practicing every day, my glasses, we have to stop, fix the glasses. Because I was practicing every day, like, I very quickly was able to do things that I thought would be super impossible, especially for my body, like the size of my body, the lack of strength in my body, that sort of thing. So this year when I was like, you know, I want to build up some stamina, I want a little more strength, whatever, I realized all the things I've learned in my brain, about my brain for the past like couple, I don't know, months, years, whatever, and kind of put them all together. I was like, okay, if we set a stage too big, we're going to fail because it's going to feel too big. And we're just going to be like, nope, that's too hard. Either from a time perspective, a tired in the body perspective, or whatever. So